Hello, my love. Welcome in today. It is so nice to be back. It's been a while. First of all, I want to start off giving you guys some numbers to know if this message is for you. 12 is sticking out specifically. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, and 2, 2, 1. Could be very significant. Also, 1, 3, 1. 2, 2, 2. Okay, so there's something about partnerships and new beginning here, whether that be a partnership with yourself or yada yada. So that's not the biggest part of this message today. New beginnings is very important right now. And I know I'm just diving right in, but that's for a reason, so we'll figure that out. I also got a new deck, you guys. Look how pretty. So I got a couple new decks, so I'm excited to use them today. There's something about a cycle that is ending. A cycle that has caused a lot of pain for the collective. Almost like a burden or a bullet stuck in your skin that's been there for a long time. And then there's something else about the next 24 hours. So we're going to do, I guess, our first 24-hour read and see how that's applying to our wounding right now. So at this time, I'd like to ask consent into your energy so that I may assist you in exposing or healing any wounding that you might be experiencing at this time. Feel free that if you do not want me to do a reading for you or to be in your energy, feel free to scroll away and save this message for another day. I know if I showed up on your feed, this message is for you. Alright, guys. So, 24 hours, Spirit. What exactly are we looking at wound-wise? Wow, that was fast. First of all, 10 of Swords right at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Lovers. And the Four of Swords. Everything came out in... not in reverse. It was just regular. So... definitely might be a love reading, you guys. I am feeling more open to do a love reading at this time. I do have a pink candle lit, so I won't be surprised if this comes out as a self-love. But there's something... this is a painful ending. This is an end of a cycle. And something about the Lovers with that. There's like a... and also, roses might be significant for you guys. If you see roses a lot, this is a promise. So, check with your spirit team what that promise is. Ask them. It will be different for each person. So, you want to really check in and see what that promise means for you. I also have rose right here. And so, that is a promise for you specifically. Okay. We also have the moon here, which is talking about our intuition. So, the way through this wounding has been through self-love, and that's something you've been working on. Notice how she's laying here, and those swords are like coming in through the sky, almost like they're a gift. So there's something about the wounding you're experiencing or have experienced that has actually been a gift for you. And notice how the swords are not penetrating her. They're just floating above her. So there's something about this love wound that you've experienced that is actually a gift for you from the divine. That's a big message. That actually makes me want to open this Starseed Oracle. I just decided to try. I let Spirit kind of guide me and pick out some of the decks that were on sale on the webs, or I guess the app that sounds like a clock noise, if you catch my drift. I don't know if I can talk about that on here on YouTube. But that is a really fun way to get started if you don't know what decks to get. Kind of just follow your intuition. You guys, it's all about what kind of messages Spirit wants you to get out, okay? So, somebody needed to hear that. This is our Starseed Oracle, so Spirit, what do you have for us in here? The energy today is very light, all things considered. It's actually quite pleasant. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Huh. And it's this wounding. It's like this Ten of Swords is in the past. Here's the present. And here's the future. And so we're holding on to this past. It's letting go fully of this wounding, so that you can truly experience the love that's in your life right now. And Spirit wants to emphasize the love that's in your life. It's not just with your family, it's all around you. And there's a lot to be experienced. And it's more than just the way that we perceive it in the 3D. It's about digging deeper and truly appreciating that feeling, because if you resonate with being a starseed, right? Especially if I'm pulling this deck out today, starseeds are definitely watching this video, or people who resonate with that. It would be very significant for you to understand that because you are so special and chosen in the way that you are, and your mission is what it is, you've never truly experienced a life without that love around you. And so it's important to really dig in and appreciate that gratitude, because it helps us understand others' pain in a way that is more compassionate. It helps that empathy. And I know this collective specifically is great with their empathy. You are just naturally empathic. What starts to happen when you heal, though, is it begins to be important to really flex that muscle of remembering your humanity, because we start to heal to a point where we don't quite remember that pain, and it becomes more easy to judge others. This is kind of weird. I wasn't expecting this to come out today, but it makes sense, right? But there's something about letting... Okay, so being afraid to let go of your pain because you don't want to lose your empathy for others. That's interesting. It's interesting how it's coming out, too. Kind of messy, but we're getting there. Anything else from the starseed? And she's floating in this light. It's like the weight of the world can be lifted if you just let yourself be, let yourself float into this peace around you. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And this is reminding me of this new beginning that we keep getting lately. And it's even popping up in these new decks, right? So there's a lot of emphasis on really trusting that what you're manifesting is truly for you, and not being freaked out when things start working out for you rather than how it's been in the past. Because this is a new beginning and it's going to feel different. Okay? Interesting. I want to pull another starseed. And it's don't let go. Yeah, I know usually by this point you just want to let go and you want to be done, because at this point you feel like typically it's not going to work out anyway. This is not the case as it's always been. Whatever you've been manifesting and holding on to is for a reason. This is the time to trust yourself more than ever. Okay? Archangel Hanael has been very prominent in the energy of the collective lately. So I want you guys to be receptive to that love, beauty, intuition energy that's been surrounding you. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. And this is, again, what I'm talking about being receptive to that energy around you. You are being assisted through these wounds. And I don't want to make light of this, right? Because this is some serious right here. Like, this is the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. But what you've been through has built you. And that's what this is. It was never meant to destroy your heart. It was never meant to make you give up on love or lose hope. It was always meant to build you in the exact way that you are meant to be built. Okay? I've talked about that before in some of my readings. And so that's also something Spirit has been stressing. Alright? I got the Green Witch's Oracle deck here. I felt guided to. That butterfly's been popping out, you guys, since spring. Okay? So let's be mindful of the spirit animals and the recurring themes you have in your life. They're significant for you. Okay? And when you're getting messages, it might not always be exactly, like from a reader, right? Might not always be exactly the animals you're seeing. There are times when your specific path will be a little bit different, but things will align in a way that you can make adjustments in your mind. Somebody needed to hear that. Interesting today. Are some of you guys younger? I'm kind of getting like a younger vibe today. Maybe students. Something about being more lighthearted. Found at last. 12 even when I say that. What were you looking for? Hold on. What are we looking for, Spirit? Healing. Healing the shadow. Deep healing. Past life healing. This is more. This is bigger. This is something that's so ingrained in you that you have to take care of this time. How can we do this? Seeds, new idea, hope, open-mindedness. This isn't the first time Spirit's bringing up hope today. There's something about really releasing that heart chakra and trusting that what you're doing, really leaning into your higher self and trusting that they are leading you in the right direction. When there are changes made, when things are uncertain, it is for a reason. Even if it looks dark, even if you aren't quite sure and you're like, whoa, am I messing up here? Even then, you are not in a place in your life where this is going to overtake you again, because now you're literally on a quest to figure this out, and it's not what you ever expected it. It's not what you expected it. He holds the keys to the light. Your shadow holds the keys to your light. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else that will help us with this 10 of Swords we can't seem to let go of? Oh, they want me to do an angel whisper. Okay. That makes sense. So what do our angels have for us today? I'm only pulling one of these. Three, 3, 3. Potential. Under that is 666. We need to readjust our mentality around what the devil is, what evil is, what mistakes are. I always tell my kids mistakes are a chance to, and they say learn and grow. Okay? What evil is, what our shadow is. There's a much different narrative that we can spin around that. And if you're aware of that narrative, feel free to lean into that and really trust yourself and even your shadow side to not betray you. If you were betrayed by yourself in the past, it was to get you where you are and it was necessary. It wasn't to keep you down or to keep you separate from yourself. Somebody needed to hear that. Between the words. Potential. Your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. The affirmation for you is my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. Wow. My potential is infinite. Okay, so in regards to this being 24 hours, it looks like you're going to be working through some heart wounding. And there might be a little bit of a tricky energy around this heart healing. Just remember that what you're looking for is communion with the self. And that you can really trust yourself. Anything else about this 24-hour message? Yeah, they like put me back on track too because I was getting like really sidetracked. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. And then we got the 10 of Cups and 8 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment. This is everything you ever wanted. This is literally looks like you will be successful. You are working on healing this wound or have been working on healing this wound. You might get a spike up because we tend to come in and test ourselves whenever we're working on something, especially something that's been long withstanding, something that's been in past lives, something that we've kind of dragged through our life. As you start to wake up, you will start to complete those cycles and you might end up testing yourself sometimes. And I know it sucks. Some of us do that. Some of us don't. I'm one of the ones that ends up testing myself and it's super annoying. I'll even test myself like later on and when I'm already past something and it's really annoying. But it's good because I want to be, it's telling me that my soul wants to be on top of something. So this looks good. And this looks like you're going to be getting a lot of help in clearing this wound. There's something about rejuvenation where you're going to have the rest of this negativity, this little bit of black, these swords that are left, this dark entity, this dark energy that's been dragging you down is going to be lifted from you. And you're going to feel so much better, so much more replenished. If you've been feeling sick lately, that's a sign that you've been working on this. You're going to start feeling a lot better. There's something about like clearing out like a cancer of you. And that your angels are working on that. Archangel Hanael is back like being very prominent. Archangel Michael being very prominent right now. So thank you angels for showing up for us. Thank you Hanael. Thank you Michael. We love you so much. Make sure that you're taking time to be grateful for your spirit team and your angels because it looks like you guys are being really guided right now and protected through whatever you're going through. Okay. Any closing messages for us, Spirit? Just stay on track. They're saying you're going around and around in circles. But it feels like you're going around and around in circles, but that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're never out of alignment. You just tend to feel like you are because it's a different vibration. That's for somebody. Harvest, determination, hard work. There's that moon popping out again for you guys. And autumn, bounty and balance. How weird. That's like two different ways of saying like this is your time. It's time. So, and we had the seeds, right? The beginning and the end. So maybe you're stuck in the middle right now and that's why it's so, like, frustrating. But, like, look at this abundance at the end. And you had that come out in several different ways. Right? So like, oh, at the Empress right under there. So yeah, I'm thinking you're feeling stuck because you're right in the middle. So don't give up yet, okay? Do not give up yet. Especially like this seeds thing is like so important right now. Like you did the work, you know you've done the work, don't give up yet. Because you have like triple abundance at the end. Like it's going to be so worth it. That's why it's taking so long and it's so frustrating. And you're like going crazy over it because it's like you're getting it all. Like you're getting exactly what you deserve. Like you know who you're worth. You know you're that Empress. Like don't even play. Don't even play. You know you deserve the best. So it's going to take a little time. Somebody just needed a little encouragement. Okay. That's fine with me. This is a more positive vibe. I'm excited to be back with you guys. I can't wait to like show you guys some more of this deck and kind of get some different readings and messages out for you. But I love you so much and I'll see you next time and keep going, babe. I believe in you. I love you. Mwah!